Hello team, welcome to another ATP Geopolitics video with myself, Jonathan MSP. It's a Ukraine War breaking news update for the 6th of May 2024. I'm just about to do my mapping update and I thought I'd just slip in with this quick video to note something I think that goes beyond this particular incident, because it's the second Russian jet that has been shot down this week, after quite a long time of not seeing jets shot down, when there was a real purple patch for losses both in the southern Donetsk region, the Kherson region, the Donetsk region as well, further to the north. And there were claims of different weapons being used, from the S-250 over to Patriot launchers, and then there was a couple of Patriots that were destroyed, Patriot launchers that were destroyed, so on and so forth. That all happened, and that was a good period for the Ukrainians, and then it kind of stopped, possibly because they ran out of interceptor missiles, and that was one of the rumours that went around. I, at the time, said, well, it's possibly because those two Patriot launchers were taken out, and they kind of stopped. It was a bit too risky. But actually, it seems that there are a number of people who claim that it is because they ran out of missiles, and now we know they're getting missiles. In fact, the Spanish have announced today that they've got some new Patriot interceptors I think that they've given them already to Ukraine, so you'll be seeing them. And it might be the missiles that were missing, so we might now start seeing Russian planes get shot down. Lo and behold, one was shot down the other day, and today, Red 21, which is supposedly quite a famous Su-34 fighter, Su-34 RF95002. This is what a Su-34 looks like. It's a fighter bomber. These are responsible for the aviation, the carb bombs that were dropped. So, as Tendar says, another Su-34 has been eliminated. It's this exact plane, by the way. This has been confirmed by Russian channels. According to them, it was a combat loss, so it was shot down. I don't think that means a dogfight. You really get dogfights. Most things are done beyond the visual horizon. It was a combat loss, and the crew were experienced. So this is another claim that's coming out, and in fact, they know the names of the crew members. I think Yevgeny and Alexander possibly are the names of the crew members, but I'll find that out. I'm sure it's down here. Zhenya and Volodya. So I was completely wrong there. But apologies for that. Anyway, the news is filtering through about this incident, but it is a serious hit for the Russians, because this was an experienced crew. And the Red 21 or 21 was a plane that was not famous, but it was known in the circles, and I believe that they were really experienced with those bombing campaigns. So that is good news for the Ukrainians, but it could be something bigger than just this. It could be that we are seeing Ukrainian air defense starting to get tooled up in or nearer the front lines, which is exactly what we've been wanting for a long time. And I was particularly happy when we saw that purple patch, because it meant that it could be the Ukrainians eking back some of the airspace, contesting that airspace more and more. Then we saw the Russians just gain air advantage and start doing close air support, as well as dropping huge numbers of these guided glide bombs. And now maybe we could see the Ukrainians start to exert themselves in those airspaces again, at least defensively. So before, obviously, the F-16s come. There's some news today that the Dutch F-16s aren't going to turn up till autumn, but there were other claims previously that there are F-16s that could find themselves to the front line from Easter onwards, that's the Orthodox Easter that was this last weekend. So from now on. So I don't know what to think about F-16s. I'm probably a little bit more conservative, thinking they'll end up coming to the front lines later than one might hope. But it's better that things are properly prepared, because they don't want to lose those very important airframes when they do turn up. Anyway, another Su fighter bomber. I can't remember the last variant, but this is a Su-34 that has been, or last model, but this is a Su-34 that's been shot down. Good news for the Ukrainians. All right, on with the mapping.